Question number 5. Do you think Hollywood has too much power? If so, how can that be changed? I think that Hollywood does have too much power because most of the world pays lots of attention on the movies from Hollywood, and it has become a representative of fashion trend, and it also spread out the American culture widely through the movies. For people who watch the movies, they are unconsciously being influenced by the concepts from the movies, and sometimes the movie might provide some positive influence on people. For instance, it always describes some people that they're chasing their dreams, so this might cultivate people's American dream or something like that. But sometimes it can also cause the bad impact on teenagers. For example, the relationship in the Western country is far more open than Eastern countries or other countries. So some of the scene from the movie may not be suitable for children to watch, or it may not be acceptable for the parents to it's no the concept may not be acceptable to the parents. And like I often saw people using drugs in the movie from the Hollywood because the way they use the drugs, they think they consider it as the therapy of relaxing themselves. This also creates a negative example for people to learn. So it's hard to change this kind of situation that Hollywood has hold a huge power. But what we can do is to encourage different kinds of movies that are made from different countries. And before this, we have to learn to accept different cultures and respect the ones that are different from us. And question number 6. How have films changed over the last 20 years? Why do you think that is? Far before from now, the movies are only black and white. I think this is the most obvious difference from now. And also, different skills and techniques have been invented and applied on the movies nowadays. So this caused a huge difference from the past because modern movies can now create the more lifelike environments of the atmosphere in the movies. They may apply the 3D sound or visual effects to the movie. And for example, it's hard for the past to create a movie like Avatar because it requires a high tech of maybe computer skills, computer animation skills, or some special effect. And also for the movie King Kong, there are a big differences between the ancient King Kong and the modern King Kong. The way it's drawn, the usually in the past the King Kong usually used a costume, and nowadays it can be drawn by the computer, and it looks more like the real King Kong. And despite from this, I think the topics of the movies recently also include a wider range of types. Some of the topics which might be too sensitive in the past and it is forbidden to talk about, but they are now available to be shot as a movie. And the movie that I saw from the past, I think they mostly describe the story that based on real lives. And for example, there are a few science fiction or action movies in the past. Like in Taiwan, there are few science fiction or action movies in the past, and in the country, I think the movie nowadays are more creative and imaginative. So I think the changes of the movie is not only because of the technology that changes with each passing days, but also the society that becomes more open than before. Question number 7. Do you think the cinema will still exist in 100 years' time? How will it have changed? Um, I think the cinema will not be existed in 100 years' time due to the high technology that is growing fast. Then, and also some unpredictable invention may replace the function of the cinema in the future. For example, it might be possible to invent a kind of eye mask. When people want to watch a movie, they can just wear the mask, and the mask will bring the people into the virtual environments with maybe 4D or 5D effects. So people don't need to go to the cinema to watch the movies anymore. And if you think that wearing the mask can only watch the movie alone, and you want to share the movie with others, there might be another possible invention that can let you watch the movie anytime and anywhere with whoever you want, which is the portable mini projector. You can with this with this device you can project the movie on wherever is flat, and the data and the movies of the projector, the information may update instantly as you pay for the link for the latest movies or something like this. So I think there are too much possibilities that can be invented and replace the movie theater. So I think less people will go to the cinema to buy the tickets and wait in a long lines to see the latest movies, because with the modern inventions, it may it may be more convenient and comfortable to watch the movies in the future. Question number 8. Will other countries ever be able to match the power of Hollywood to make films? In my opinion, I think uh, it is very possible for other countries to match the power of Hollywood because everything improves rapidly. Take Korea as example. It has a strong entertainment industry, and their entertainment industry has grown rapidly nowadays, including the music, including the pop music, the drama, or the pop stars. They have caused a huge attention in Taiwan, because I just heard that one of my friends, he even spent like $10,000 to watch 2 concerts of the pop stars from Korean, and which is very unbelievable. So I think the profit of Korea from the entertainment field is increasing in a high speed, and the Korean movie may not be that popular from now, but I believe that with such resources and the financial support from their government, it may also match the power as Hollywood does in the future. And also, the Bollywood is another productive cinema in the road. And I have saw several Indian movies, and I think that those Indian movies have their strong characteristics, like they like to dance and sing during the movies. So for this reason, I think different countries have their different specialties and also their characteristics. So while they know how to promote and advertise their products, I think they are all possible to reach as high rank as Hollywood.